Even as Captain Kirk in the Star Trek franchise, William Shatner shared his love of horses, and he has turned that now into a star-studded annual event, the annual Hollywood Charity Horse Show. It's Saturday, June 3rd, and William Shatner is here in the flesh to tell us all about it. Welcome.
In the flesh. Well, I'm delighted to be back. It's 35 years I've been doing this show, and people are marking their calendar the passage of years by the time.
And it's a tremendous success.
Well, we've raised, we raise in the arena of great charities who raise millions of dollars at one time. They go, wow, that's great. We raise $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a year, but I've been doing it for 35 years. So it amounts over the time millions of dollars that are given to children and to veterans. And it's local. And the fact that your station allows me to come on the air and say we've got this charity event, it's part of the community that we live in. I'm doing this because of the community we live in. Priceline, Bank of California, Stonefire Grill. There's another new charity that has donated stuff. Line 204 and Terra Vina Vineyards have given us things. And so in the spirit of charity, with the station doing its job, we're there at the Equestrian Center raising money. Horseshow.org is the place to go. We're sold out at the room where we have entertainment. We will have on Saturday night entertainment as well as food and
I mean, it's a tremendous success, and you think about all the money that you've raised over the years. Where did your love of horses and horse shows come from?
Well, I think our behavior is predicted in many ways. DNA, breeding dogs and horses the way I do, you can get characteristics. I think that is applicable to humans on a larger scale, longer scale. So that I think way back, the love of horses or the usage of horses is in my background because I just went to it and it was natural, something I just was born to do. So,
you were just drawn to it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a hidden area that we don't talk about much, about human beings behaving because of things that have happened in the past. Amazing.
Well, congratulations on selling that out.
Thank you.
And you have a new documentary called You Can Call Me Bill. What's that?
You Can Call Me Bill is a documentary about me that is out there now. There's a documentary I performed at Kennedy Center. There's a documentary on that. There's an album called Live at Kennedy Center, the London Symphony Orchestra. Dwight Yoakam is going to entertain for us, who had a great success. I saw him here at the in concert, and now he's going to do ours on that Saturday, June 3rd, Saturday night. So he's donating that. So it's part of the community that I think we all need to be aware of, that people are in need and people could use help.
And I know the community appreciates it greatly. You're still doing so much. You're a busy guy. You have new episodes of the Unexplained through June 16th. Tell us quickly about that.
Unexplained is a big hit on Netflix and on History Channel. It's intriguing, the mysterious things that go on. Yeah.
And you have an NFT project with Orange Comet.
Orange Comet and I have collaborated. An NFT, June 13th, is coming out with an NFT that's unique, and we'll be making we'll beat the drums in a short while about it, but it's going to be fantastic. It's really exciting.
Well, I can't even keep up with everything you're doing. Such a busy guy.
Yeah. But not too busy to tell your audience about Horseshow.org, silent auction. Come to the Equestrian Center in Burbank, called the Los Angeles Equestrian Center, but it's in Burbank, all part of our community. And it's not just like small communal things. These are great entertainers. Dwight Yoakam is an international entertainer. This is big time stuff.
Yeah, and the horses are pretty impressive. We saw some of the tricks they were doing, the riders. Amazing.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.